Welcome to King Talk Miami, where no holds are barred, no holds are barred, and no holes are barred.
I think we got it right this time.
Keep right here. Who asking for me?
Juvie.
Hey, Juvie.
Hey, Juvie, we miss you. And you owe us liquor.
About 2 bottles.
2 bottles. As a matter of fact, 4 bottles. Because you late with the liquor.
You multiplying.
Hell yeah.
Yes. What happened?
Okay. So, what's going on?
Did y'all hear about the Alaskan, the girl from Alaska who killed her best friend?
She was the best friend then.
Because her catfisher offered her $9 million for footage of the murder.
Before we even get to that, it's always weird.
Hold on. How much is it?
$9 million.
Damn, so you know what? You know what? I know what. If you ever, you know what?
Well,
he said of that specific person or anybody.
I think they wanted that particular person.
You sure?
$9 million to kill your best friend.
There was
and record the footage.
And to record it.
I get to dictate who my best friend is. Now, if you said my best friend,
right, you could pick your enemy and just off them for that 9 million.
And I think the girl was like handicapped or something. Like she wasn't like 100%.
$9 million.
But it was a catfish. Like he was pretending to be a millionaire who just wanted footage. And it was I want a 1-year-old guy.
I need that cash.
And he's facing charges too.
That's what I was hoping, that he was facing charges.
And she got 2 people to help her go commit the crime. It was like a 16-year-old and somebody
why somebody can't offer me $9 million to off Tika? Man, look here, we go do an Academy Award winning script. Buy a whole bunch of ketchup from Walmart.
No,
we gonna make that shit legit.
Ketchup not gonna work. We gonna have to order blood or something.
We gonna order something. We gonna make that shit legit, and then we gonna take that money and we going to Bora Bora.
They tied the girl up.
I ain't going to Bora Bora. Once I get that money, you know how hard it is for you to come get it from?
They tied the girl up and shot the girl in
the back of her head.
And threw her in the river.
This kid's watching too much TV. That's the first thing. Like.
Oh God! And I wouldn't even consider I wouldn't even take into consideration.
But this is Alaska, right?
Yeah,
it's fucked up in Alaska.
Yeah.
They got 6 months light, 6 months no light.
Oh wow!
You know the last blockbuster is in Alaska.
I believe that. I don't believe there's no goddamn internet. I don't know how. That's why they got catfish. The internet just probably got there.
No internet.
No, not in Alaska.
You know what? I can't imagine life without the internet. I be trying to think like what I used to do before cell phones. Like when you had to like literally stop at a payphone or.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I used to do?
What?
Talk her drawers off right there because I can't wait to go back home. I got talking to them drawers right away. Baby, hey. We gotta make this happen right now. Right now. I need it right now.
The people era. Somebody beep you and you not home, you gotta find you a payphone and be mad as hell you go to that payphone. This one ain't
all them little beeper codes and shit.
Yeah, what it was? 1, 2, 1, 4, 3.
1, 4, 3, I think was I miss you. I think
1, 2, 3, I think was I miss you. I think 1, 4, 3 was
1, 4, 3 was I love you.
Yeah. You know why?
They don't know the struggle.
Yeah.
These
you know why I don't
never know.
Because I don't love these bitches.
Oh, you know what? Forget you.
These hoes for
everybody.
They even had one for fuck you.
I had that tattooed on me, 1, 4, 3.
Oh, that's why you know?
Yeah, that's all I know.
I've been pimping since pimping. These hoes get no love.
I've been fucking since bopping.
I can't love no bitch.
That's a lie. There's a love in everybody for somebody.
I say I can't love no bitch. I can love a woman. But no bitch can get loved.
Oh God.
What's wrong with bitches?
Ain't nothing wrong with bitches. I just can't love bitches. That's not what you pour into. You don't pour love into no bitch.
You can't control your emotions. Who you fall for?
What you mean? I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 4 decades, and now you trying to tell me I can't do it?
Yeah, you gonna get obsessed over.
You ain't meet the right bitch yet.
I told you I live by these player rules since player been playing.
You ain't met the right bitch to turn you on.
Listen,
how you looking?
A bitch ain't gonna turn me out because a bitch gets no love.
I don't think emotions could be controlled that easily. Like if you meet somebody and the chemistry is there, and even no matter what kind of person they are, and
no, you see,
emotions are gonna start growing on.
Look, they open the door because they heard that bullshit. Listen, a bitch gets no love out here in these streets. You know, pimping is pimping.
Whatever, bitches get love.
I don't feel in love with some people that I never know that I would.
Dick and trinkets.
But you know, maybe for guys, it's
I understand. You know,
for women.
You know, for some squares, it's gonna be hard for them. They can't do that. But you know, I come
you
from
just heartless. Just admit it. You just
a long line
of pimping.
Of pimpers.
Whatever.
All right, a bitch get no love.
We have an old Caribbean saying.
Poor job.
I hear better band play. I never dance.
Okay, that's good. Bitch don't get to dance either. Bitch lay on her back.
Lay on the back and go to throw in the back right.
What else has been going on?
That means
a woman was shot and killed at a Walgreens after a store clerk called her shoplifting and called a friend for help. The friend showed up
with the
and shot the lady.
See what I'm saying?
Like,
and I'm out here supposed to give bitches love. These bitches don't have no love.
And I mean, that's not even funny, although we're laughing.
That's crazy.
A lot of these companies have insurance. Like, everything is insured. Like, you're not even...
Why you didn't call the police? Why you calling a friend?
And why your friend coming to your job with a gun? Like,
right. Like,
so was the friend charged?
Hell yeah. He's the one who
They know who they looking for, but they haven't caught the person yet. I hope she's going to be charged, too.
Yeah, she dumb as hell.
Because store clerk. I don't know if it's a sheriff, but... I hope the store clerk gets charged too.
Dumb. That's kind of crazy.
Very. She was 40-something and she had 5 kids.
Who got shot and killed?
Yeah, she was shoplifting.
That is crazy.
I'm worried about. I'm the worst person to have work for you.
That ain't my shit. Like,
you see them stealing, and the store doesn't have security. Call 911. Like, what you calling your friend for? Your friend is not. Like,
there's gotta be a bunch of retards for them to do that shit. Like, I don't even get it.
You see what I'm like, hey, listen.
So what, Walgreens was gonna give you a reward? Like,
that's what they, that's what
you go to jail and they're not even gonna send you a letter.
Walgreens gonna pay.
Not even a postcard.
A lot of these companies have policies in place where employees are not supposed to do that. They're not
supposed to. You're not supposed to even follow them out the store. Like,
you're not.
You saw
the liability issue.
You saw the Sephora issue in Canada where the lady came and grabbed the black lady, talking about she was stealing.
And then she wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And then they shut down the entire...
Like, no, you're not supposed to touch anybody. I don't know.
Of course you're not supposed to. Like, you're not
security. When that stuff happened with, what's her name? I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Seven, the singer?
Yeah.
And so they actually shut down all the Sephoras for a day.
That shit ain't work because a week or so later, bitch out here grabbing black people by the wrist now. That's what they trained on. When you see a black person stealing, grab them by the wrist.
That's why after I show my Walmart, I be walking straight out because I want one of them to grab me by the wrist for my whole wrist to come out. Because I'm going to own that Walmart when you're done.
Exactly. And you know what? They profile us, like black folks. They profile us. And then
definitely.
They be the ones, they be the main ones.
Stealing.
They be the main ones and they profiling us.
That's what they know.
Cuba Gooding. He done went and groped somebody.
Did you see the video? It's a video. He didn't grope a damn. I mean, what did you see in the video? Him leaning over, touching on her. It looked like he was trying to get a threesome happening. He got 2 white bitches.
Were they even bad?
So what part of her body did you grab?
I know this is probably gonna be terrible on YouTube when y'all replay this, but yeah, it's hard to ask me. You know how bad a white woman has to be for me to be like, she's bad. Like I'm just not interested in white women like that.
How bad she gotta be? She
I
got
can smell the
curves.
frog.
Do you like the curves?
I could be watching them on TV and it smell like yeah, I bet you smell like frog.
What does a frog smell like?
I don't know, but it's just in my head. I'm fucked up like that.
I didn't even. Frogs have smell. I hate them even more now.
He just imagines.
When me and Jay was just leaving the house,
she was running.
Guess what I did? I opened the door. I checked to make sure it wasn't none on the porch.
And then she ran.
And then I ran to the car just in case it was somebody.
And last week when I dropped her off, I swear to God, she woke up everybody in the neighborhood screaming because she saw one.
Like
I circled back around to make sure.
I thought you had a salt gun. Where your salt gun?
It's in the house.
You're supposed to carry that thing on you. In case one of these puss-ass amphibians run up on you.
Listen, I am petrified.
But no, they look like, they was party girls in the bar. He like, hey, let me see what's happening.
But what part of her body did he grab? Did he grab
I saw him grab
a
knee. Yeah.
A knee?
Yeah, it looked like a knee. Maybe it was a thigh.
So hold up, wait a minute.
But it looked like a knee.
So now, groping is your knee? He didn't even touch a boobie.
Well, technically, groping is your knee. Anytime you touch
Trump is our president. He said,
grab him by the pussy. Well.
Now Trump need to be in his trial. In his defense. Your Honor, I told him grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, that's beyond ridiculous. I give up.
Then
the ER, they just after body after
hey,
body.
Listen, man.
Why does after the ER?
Because they try to they get over
there.
Well,
yeah, I want to buy one, get one free special going on.
That shit probably getting cheaper and cheaper. As the bodies drop, it's getting cheaper and cheaper. That shit gonna be about $20.
I'll pass. I'm gonna stay here on the mainland.
You don't want to go over there and get no mama.
They have like a serial poisoner or something.
No, they say that. So there's a suggestion that there's fake alcohol. They have a run of fake alcohol on the island, and that's what's happening.
So fake alcohol going to kill you?
Yeah, it's fake. You don't know what.
I mean, they sell fake alcohol in a lot of distributors.
No,
you know what?
They sell cheap alcohol labeled as.
I was reading somewhere that, because I was reading about grain alcohol, and I was reading that there's something emitted from rubbing alcohol that they emitted from there so people won't be able to drink it as alcohol. Maybe that's what it is. Because that alcohol will poison you. I was reading because I was reading about grain alcohol. It's something that's emitted in the rubbing alcohol to make people not be able to drink it. Because I guess they figure, hey,
alcohol is alcohol.
Right. So maybe that's what it is. Like, would that be that cheap?
But yeah, you know what a mama wanna is?
A mama who?
Mama wanna.
A mama wanna?
Is that a drink?
Yeah, so it's like the Dominican sangria. It's like a wine they have, but it has like sticks and stuff in it. Like
sticks?
Yes, I promise you. Google it.
What do you mean sticks? Like
Mama wanna. I'm telling you, Mama wanna.
Like the bark of a tree or something?
Yeah, bark of a tree.
Sure, in Mexico they got worms and scorpions in their liquor.
At home we have guava de, which is like a rum, and you put like a certain bark of a tree in
so
it.
It's probably
and it's said to be an aphrodisiac. So I mean, it could quite possibly be some kind of special elixir.
So the marijuana is what's killing everybody.
Marijuana. I think that's what it's
strong stuff.
Yeah, it was strong. I was like, this
grain
wine ain't supposed to be this goddamn strong.
But have you ever had grain liquor? Grain liquor is like how much proof?
Yeah. I don't play with grain liquor.
90 something. I think.
Like you could put a drop of grain liquor in a thing of Coke and still be drunk.
Remember I did that for my birthday?
That shit was poisonous.
And I'm doing it again.
I still have some in my freezer.
I have one too. You think
I have a red. Yeah, it's still good.
Rashad got juice in it.
Rashad drank one the other day. I warned him. He was like, "Oh, it tastes nice." I was like, "Babe, don't drink a lot of that." He drank a whole thing.
I still have one left.
I got two.
I'm making 30 for my birthday. Fun time.
What she is?
So is that it?
Leo, right?
She's the queen of the jungle.
they seized $1 billion worth of cocaine in Philadelphia at the Philadelphia port.
Damn.
That's a lot of drugs.
I know.
1 billion.
Thank you, baby.
1 billion.
1 billion. That's a lot of tons. I mean,
they messing up the streets.
So if you're walking down on the beach one day and you know, there's nobody there and a couple bricks float up to your feet, are you gonna bring it to the authorities?
No. I'm gonna turn into a drug dealer. Griselda Blanco, I'm gonna be making some phone calls. Yo, how much is going for right now? Cause I don't know today's prices. Back in my days, you know, you could get 10s and you could get 20s. Now, what is going for now?
Miami.
I ain't telling not a soul. Well, not the authorities, I ain't.
Thank you, Africa.
And I hope when I get a hold of it, it ain't wet.
I mean, if it's wet, can you dry it?
Packaged it up real nice.
Nope. Yes, you can clean.
Okay.
I don't.
You can clean it?
Yeah. Oh, never
You
mind.
can dry
You
it.
can dry it? I was thinking you could dry it.
Never mind.
I don't think wet dope is good. I don't think I mean, get wet.
You can trust me. Everything can be salvaged.
Okay, I guess Google. That's what I would do. It turns into.
I'll make a couple phone calls.
Don't Google because people get
Caught up.
Yeah, that's part of the investment.
So then Google it on somebody else's phone.
Investigation. I'm gonna get rid of them couple things and that's gonna be it. Shit, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. And then I'm gonna get rid of it and go buy more with the money and I'm gonna leave it alone.
You got $1 billion of it.
$1 billion washed up on the shore and I'm gonna pick it all up and put it on my back and go home with it. She said a couple of them washed up on the shore.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
$1 billion? Oh man, I'm moving. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get it where I'm going.
You got that thing.
Somebody gonna help me dig some underground shit. We out of here.
Yes,
Or you go up with El Chapo?
El Chapo.
I'm gonna find a way to make it happen. Let me drive the boat.
That's crazy. I don't know. But they were saying that it stopped in Panama, Peru, Bahamas, Haiti.
Panama, Peru, all them places,
Yeah.
but not Haiti and Bahamas, but
Definitely drop off.
pick up.
You don't think they dropped off some in Bahamas?
Oh, over there?
Yeah.
I know somebody
somebody-
drop it off over there.
I know somebody's definitely mad about losing all that.
Man, shit, them motherfuckers got a gun to
Somebody's
their head.
dead already.
They got guns to their head.
You think still? No, them people dead.
Okay,
One
folks.
thing I can tell you about them folks, they will torture you.
Yeah, I've seen
They're
a lot
not
of
even
footage
just.
from
They're
Mexico.
not even.
It's crazy.
They're not even giving you one to the head and putting you to sleep. It's torture. They cutting off your ears, your legs, your fingers, your toes. They breaking limbs.
And then they're chopping off your head while you're alive.
They will cut your chest open
yeah.
and put their hand in your chest and pull your heart out. You know,
Oh,
we got
saw that
video.
Yeah.
It's some cruel stuff.
That's what y'all do.
Live leak.
Oh, that's what I do.
Check on Live Leak, people.
Oh yeah, I love like. First it used to be crazyshit.com. I don't fuck with that no more. Now it's Live Leak.
Live Leak will have you like, Jesus Christ, human beings wicked.
Real wicked.
Anyways, folks, what you're here for, tonight's topic of convo is gonna be, what's your freak number?
Freak number.
Yeah, so what's your freak number, Petty?
I don't know. 69.
69. Well, what's your freak number? I should have given you
On a scale of what?
A scale of 1 to 10. What's your freak number?
That's
69.
69 is not on a scale of 1 to 10.
bullshit. That sounds like bullshit.
Why is that bullshit?
That's bullshit.
What's your freak number, Kima?
I gotta take away a couple points because there's some shit I'm not on. Maybe like a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna give you a 6.
Oh shit.
I was gonna give her a 6 because she got
Fucked up.
too many limitations.
Hell yeah.
I'm a 69.
Especially after watching that video, the one going around on Facebook of the man hitting the girl in the back, and then that's supposed to be boo boo everywhere, and then she's sucking it up like
It looked like peanut butter though.
It do look, but it looked like peanut butter to me too. But it's a lot of people that are into scat porn that really are into that type of stuff. Like you ever Google like scat porn? They really be doing that. They be just boo-booing everywhere on the stuff, and then they suck it up and lick it up like,
I mean,
my freak level is 6. Like I'm gonna keep it there. It might be 5.
I mean, I like anal just as much as the next person, but as soon as that doo-doo hit,
I like anal too.
you done. You done. Like nobody
that
wants
boo-boo
to do that.
once. How many times they hit you?
No, I mean, but like when they pull out, then you see a little or you smell a little, you be like, oh, it's time to sleep.
That only happened to me once. How many times that happened to you? That's the question. I asked the question. You avoided it.
I don't know.
You lost count?
Maybe.
That only happened to me once.
So what is my freak number? I think I'm probably like a 6.
Shit. You better give yourself like 2 more points.
For what?
2 or maybe 3.
I don't think so.
2.
So
2 more points.
To be more specific, freak number is a measure of how sexual you are. There are different variables that go into being a freak or not being a freak. For instance, how adventurous you are, how comfortable you are with your body, your willingness to try new things, and letting your partner know your needs and your wants or what stuff you'd like to experiment with. So, like, basically, it's just about being open. That's what I get from it.
See them trying new things. Then I think I tried almost everything I wanted to try. Them new things, they come with some different type of things.
So as it is right now, there's nothing in your head that you're like, maybe I would like to.
One thing, and we all know
what it is.
That's the only thing.
Okay. What about you, Betty?
What you mean?
No.
Try.
You should see like a blue gate.
Not really. Well, if you were to go online,
I want to dress a female up in a big furry suit and fuck the shit out of her.
So you one of those people that want to do their furries?
I want to
You
fuck
mean
a
to send
furry.
somebody up there?
I don't want to be a furry. I want to fuck.
You want to
a
fuck a furry?
I want to fuck her.
Baby, you could go see
I don't
somebody
know.
outside from the place.
I want to fuck a furry.
A who? A furry?
Furry.
A furry what?
DM me.
What's a furry? Furry vagina like
No, like
No.
furries.
I don't like. Listen, okay. I'm glad you brought this up. I don't like furry vaginas.
You don't like bush?
Me either.
That shit hurt.
It hurts.
I don't like.
I realize girls be having good hair on the top of their head, but down there that shit be wool.
Nigga nappy.
That shit be wool.
Hello?
Strong ass coarse hair. That shit be strong. I'm like, oh,
I just sent somebody.
there's no Brazilian down here.
Sure ain't.
Jeez.
A Furby, to be more specific, Tika, is like when you dress up like as a stuffed animal. Or some people don't necessarily dress up in the entire attire. They might just wear the mask.
That's what you want?
sex. So he doesn't want to dress up. He wants a person to dress up as a furry, and he wants to fuck them.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna try that.
So
And I think the other day I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna try taking a woman and watching her get fucked by somebody else too.
that's
I'm gonna
nice.
try.
Somebody you care about?
I'm gonna try.
Somebody that you care about?
Well, for me, I don't care about a goddamn self.
I don't.
You know I'm
care
doing
about
for my
you.
birthday. I'm doing a swingers thing. You better come.
No, I'm not coming.
Yes, you are.
But we're all just going as voyeurs. Do you know the code?
Should.
Yeah.
I love him, Kurt. He's crazy. He's a nutcase.
Well, when you go online and you search about freak numbers, you come up with a bunch of different like surveys.
Mm-hmm.
They ask you a couple questions to find out whether and how freaky you are.
I need to take one. I'm gonna take one.
Yeah,
It's
a
gonna
bunch
tell me
of
I'm
them.
69.
All with a all
Your
with
freak level is
very-
not no 69.
Why is it not 69?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
It's 69.
it ain't even an 11.
No, it's 69.
You
On a
know,
scale of 1 to 10, it's not an 11.
yeah, he's going overboard.
I'm
He
69.
went to
It's a
69.
lifestyle.
Oh yeah, that's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Hey baby.
I'm just at 6. That's it.
Huh?
I don't do
Hey,
nothing.
baby. Full of it.
You lost
Full of it. Full of it.
So while I was online, one of the particular surveys that I found, I thought it was very interesting. It was on corjula.com. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. But they had like a really nice survey and in addition to the survey, like certain questions had carried more weight, had more points based on the questions that you were asked, how you answered. So obviously, the more points you got, the more freaky you were.
Okay.
So did you do it? Right. I know it wasn't a 6.
What was your score?
It wasn't a 6.
I can't recall.
You can recall. Was it a 10? Did you score out perfect?
No, I only got 98.
98 what? Out of 100?
Yeah.
That's like 9, bitch. I told you a point go up 2 points, maybe 3.
But you know, it was fairly good questions.
I don't think anybody knows you more than me.
Wow.
Not like that, but like
Wow.
freak level type stuff.
Freak level, huh?
I would never forget that day at the Swingers Club.
If she's a 98, I'm a 69.
On the
And they were saying that on the test that if you scored more than 65, 69 range, then you could consider yourself a freak.
Okay, so I'm a freak because I'm in the 60 something range.
Yeah.
No, that's not what you said.
But do you think that your freak level kind of increases based on like how you feel about yourself physically, like your outlook? Like for me,
no, me is how I feel about the person, not how I feel about myself.
I know that when I go to the gym and I feel really sexy and my body is good, then it's like
you're sucking the skin off something.
I'm like, yeah, on steroids, sex on steroids.
Okay.
No, for me, it's how I feel about the person.
Oh, you could be in shape and everything.
I don't care. I could be Rasputia.
I mean, nah, even if obviously you have to be into the person. But like to me, when you just feel really sexy, then it shows.
I need that seat, brother. I need that seat. Thank you,
and
brother.
So we're gonna ask our guest,
You wanna sit?
Beijing.
No? Okay, come on.
We're gonna ask her about what she thinks about freak number.
Then you can have a seat right here. You can have a seat right here. We've been waiting on for you at the door.
Yeah. Fine. Introduce yourself to our guest or audience. Tell them your name,
and where they can
find you,
your social media,
etc. Speaking to the mic. I'm over there.
Right, and the camera is where is this camera going?
Facebook or Facebook channel.
On your Facebook channel?
Oh no, YouTube channel. Sorry.
Your YouTube channel. How many people got to see this?
Everybody. That's good that you're drunk. It'll be more fun.
In Miami, they know me as Dynasty. Well, somebody's certain baby mama. But they call me Becky, and you can find me on Instagram as Beijings. That's B as in boy, EIJINGS.
So, why they call you Becky?
You really want to know the story?
Yeah, we want to know.
I sure do.
No holds barred.
Okay, so they call me Becky because I used to work with this Spanish girl and shit like that when I used to work at PT's in Miami a couple years ago. The girl wanted to introduce me to dominatrix and etc. And you know, of course she's Spanish, and unfortunately these day and ages, whatever, a lot of our men, black men, white men, whatever, they like to side with or deal with white women and Spanish women as opposed to those black women. So I'm gonna say that she was the leader in the camp. She put me on a lot of bookings. I'm talking about a lot of like get money type situations, especially on South Beach. So Becky came about because me and her got into a feud over a nigga, and or excuse my language, over a man, and we decided to depart from each other. I wasn't getting any bookings because of the color of my skin. So what I would do was my ads on certain websites, I would say my name is Becky, You know, so it could, and being the fact, or seeing the fact that I enunciate my words or speak proper English, I would throw people off where people wouldn't know that I was a black woman predominantly. So I would say my name is Becky, you know, and basically do kind of like a catfish switch and bait situation. And then when I get booked after posting a white woman's picture, I would show up at these parties and I'd be like, hey, it's Becky. And they would, you know, I already got the deposit, so either you want me or not. So I just kept on with it. Then the size of my lips, well, Becky goes a long way, so that's how that name came from.
Okay, now, Becky.
So our topic of convo for tonight is, what's your freak number?
Huh?
What's your freak number?
Your freak number, like on a scale of 1 to 10. I said mine was 6. He said
Mine is 69.
69 on a scale of 1 to 10, and she said hers was what? What did you say?
Mine was probably like 6.
No, 8, 9. Yeah. So your scale on a scale of 1 to 10.
To be honest with the people, I'm not that freaky. It's just I really just depend on my freak level. I feel like it's a 4.
Really?
Yeah.
A 4?
I'm a Pisces. I'm real shy.
But after you get past
But shy, you're shy, but not with your partner. Like you're somebody who you're into. Like you're into.
Even my partner, I still stick to a 4. I'm more the submissive type. I allow men to be dominant. Sorry.
But then again, your freak number isn't necessarily who's dominant and who isn't. It's like, you know, how adventurous you are. Like, if you're saying that you're allowing your partner to be more dominant and then he's the lead, probably if he's asking you to do certain things, would you comply? Like, would you do it?
No.
Like if he like wants to do like
Anal.
No.
No. I'm sorry. I'm a whole lie over here. Sorry. I'm like on some real stuff. Like I'm not even trying.
So you never engaged in
anal sex?
No, you still a virgin here.
I don't. I'd rather not talk about that.
So you just had a bad experience.
Yeah, I had a bad experience.
Okay, overstand. We get that. So then, what about, like, we know that you do the parties and the freak shows. So considering that, you know, you're not that, you know, into stuff like that, how is it? How is it for you in terms of performing?
Well, the situation is, I guess when I first started dancing, the drive was about the money. Then I had a son, and that's the more of a drive. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was always taught that, especially to E.T., he's a motivational speaker. I was always taught that if you're gonna do something, put 150% in it. So I'm not gonna sit there and just be a shake your booty dancer. I'm gonna go all out
and perform
and go hard. So if I have to learn certain techniques, then put that into my situation. That's exactly what I do.
Do something different.
Yeah.
All the other girls.
Than all the other girls. Yeah.
I always appreciated those type of girls that can do more than I can do, because I can't do not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, it is pretty sorry.
I like the booty thing you do, the one
I love your dress, Tika.
Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I like this.
Yeah, girl, that was something. Just try to do some South Beach stuff, but okay.
Okay, so one of the things was it gave like a little scorecard of different things that would determine how freaky you were. Do you believe that oral sex is a necessity in your relationship?
Well, I have a very spiritual and religious grandmother, so I was taught that oral sex, and from my mother, that oral sex is an abomination, and a few other things that she feels behind oral sex. However, I like to do it, so you know, it's just I guess a rebellion against that, whatever. So it's just a tug of war situation. It's the fact that I like to do it. However, I love my grandmother. I like to try to respect her, but it's in the back of my head when I'm down there.
What about you receiving, like being on the receiving end? Is it like a necessity for you, like a guy has to go down on you?
No, he don't. I'm a giver. I don't like to go down. I don't like when guys go down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. One of the other.
What about you?
It's not a necessity for me for a guy. Like, I've been in situations where I was giving and was receiving. And I was okay. I was okay with that.
It's a turn on, right?
I was okay with it.
Go down on a guy. That should turn you on. You still
I used to want it, but
you ain't got to answer, friend. I already know.
If he wasn't on that, I wasn't gonna put a gun in his head. I could have left him alone, but I didn't. I was there for the ride.
Okay, so so around the table, anybody here is into making home videos with their partner?
Oh, absolutely.
Blackmail.
In these days, but in my days, like when I was making videos, well, I always use my phone in these days. But back in the day, listen, that was when they used to have the recorders. When you the camcorder. I got like camcorder.
You got camcorder videos?
Listen, yes.
I'm coming to your house with popcorn tonight.
Well, not anymore. Of course, they've been destroyed.
Oh.
But I used to make them with the cam. I used to rent the camcorder from like Rent-A-Center.
You used to rent the camcorder from
Rent-A-Center? Because I used to rent it for like for my son's birthday parties to like record his party. And you have it and it's there. You have it for like the weekend or a couple days, and I would set it up and go to work. Yeah. Yes.
So she said absolutely not. That's. What about
blackmail for real?
Blackmail, yeah.
That's why it has to stay in your phone. It'll only be recorded on my phone.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I gotta, these days.
You just ain't gonna do it. Yeah.
They ain't 1,000, so you need some type of something. Sometimes. Yeah.
Are you into bondage during sex?
I used to be a dominatrix, so yeah.
Okay, but would you? Well, so what about you being dominated? Would you be?
Well, sometimes in sessions, you have the option of being a submissive and to be as the teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your preference?
What do I like? Prefer submissive or dominant?
Mm-hmm.
It actually depends on the situation. I think I like submissive though.
Okay. That's cool. Do you like being called a freak? Probably during sex or in the heat of the moment,
I couldn't be called all that stuff. I don't mind.
Okay.
Me too. I don't care what you call me. You can call me anything under the sun.
Call me a hoe.
All that.
A bitch.
All that.
Yeah.
All that. I'm being a good bitch for this.
Petrontiana is calling.
Oh.
We have a caller.
Okay, so then also, is it a turn on for anybody to think of their spouse being with somebody else or your partner being with somebody else?
Sometimes, depends.
What about you, Petty?
I told you, I might be interested.
What was the question? I didn't hear it.
Is it a turn on for you to think of your partner being with somebody else? Or you like watching your partner being with someone else?
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like watching my partner.
Y'all Instagram video, that's what made me start following y'all. Y'all shit went viral and y'all was talking chaotic about that shit. That shit went crazy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Shouts out to K.
That was a plan.
What about exhibitionism? Like, what about having sex outdoors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too, but in this day and age, and this camera and everybody trying to get footage.
Yeah, police.
And the way my back is set up, nah, I'll stay in my bed.
The fact that I know people watching, I got to show out. My back will be strong.
Yeah, but what about the people that are recording? Everybody has a phone.
That's why I got to be extra strong.
And then that goes viral, and then it be all over the internet. No,
as long as my nigga got a big dick, you know what I'm saying, and not embarrassing us. Like, I think people could be off for that. I think that it shouldn't go public when it's tiny.
When it's tiny, it shouldn't go public.
It should not go public.
Don't be embarrassing me like that.
No, it's like, to be honest, I'm just saying, like, if we did get caught on camera, because I fucked in public in front of people before. Like, the car windows down. And I'm talking right after a photo shoot and got right on top and start fucking. You know what I'm saying? But then it looked good because his dick was big. But if my dick was little.
Yeah.
But shit, it's inside. They ain't gonna even know what size it is.
Right, no, you can't tell because you can tell that long stroke.
Ooh, oh, you can tell. Okay.
And you can tell that little stroke.
Okay. You know
the
what?
long stroke again?
The long stroke. That's the long stroke.
And then the little stroke.
And then jackrabbit.
Okay, so now
Oh, boy.
we completely understand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, them long strokes.
I'm sorry.
They hit different.
Can I put on my live for y'all?
Sure. Of course.
I just might want to get some footage of this with my live.
So when you're with someone, is the person having a climax more important to you, or your climax is more important to you?
To me, they both equally as important. It's equally important.
I like his climax. As long as he get a nut before even if I don't get a nut, I'm good. Okay.
If I like you,
I'm sorry, y'all.
you can get away with
Can I
that.
say this little thing to
Yeah.
them so they know what's going on?
Mhm.
Hey y'all, this is Becky. I'm 21 y'all. We are with Jade Butter One and Tika. How you pronounce yours?
Tika de Limon 2.
Tika de baby.
Tika de Limon 2.
Tika. Okay, what she said.
Right.
And what's yours?
Y'all know I'm petty.
Y'all
Y'all
know I'm
petty.
Y'all know I'm petty. I'm at a talk show with KinkTalkMiami. We talking some freaky, nasty shit. They asked me some personal shit about God knows whatever. And thanks to Amazon ENT for the setup, because I told her I didn't want to go this far, but we'll talk later about that. Anyways, y'all tune in. I'm going to shake my ass a little bit, probably show some titties and whatever, and do some cash out giveaways. Whatever. So just tune in, listen to what we got to say. I got a good following. I love you followers or whatever. So I just want y'all to tune in and see what we got to talk about.
Does anybody have a?
Oh, by the way, this is how these ladies look bad as fuck. Red bones in the fucking house. Hey, and then we got our chocolate, of course.
Chocolate.
Oh,
You got that beard shine
just
on
in
them.
case y'all thought I was bullshit. Bow. Tune in. Okay, go ahead and finish.
Okay, so do you have a signature move? Does anybody here have a signature move when they're giving oral sex? Like, do you have like a signature something that you do?
Suck the head of the dick.
See what I'm saying? I'm with you, and everybody against us.
Suck the head. I'm
The
talking
most
about
sensitive
after the
part.
nut, just keep sucking the head.
Oh yeah, I like that. After
Sucking
they
the
nut,
fucking head of the dick. That's the. You can't stop. Won't stop.
See, he like deep throat.
Yeah,
So I'm deep
So he over
throat.
there asleep.
See, I deal with big dick, so I can't fucking deep throat shit.
When we say big, how big? What's big?
12 inches. I can
Ooh,
show
that's
you
a
my
ruler.
phone.
That's a ruler dick.
12 inches wide.
Ooh,
I'm talking
I
about.
I know somebody like
She
that.
likes big dick.
I like big dick. Big dick feel good. Don't
That's
be wrong.
probably
Like
why.
smart. If I'm into you and I love you, we fucking. Eventually, my pussy will go back down.
You'll deal with the small one. What's the smallest you'll deal with? 4 inches.
I've dealt with
4 inches.
I've dealt with smaller. I mean,
Smaller than 4 inches?
Oh, you a good person.
because I love them.
Love?
Emotions was involved, so the pussy will go back down
4 inches?
It would get wet.
because my emotions are
I
involved.
don't think it have enough of love in the world.
I think I've had 4 inches. It was really thick though. It was really.
I love when I'm choppy like
That's
that.
what I like. Mm-hmm.
I like that. The reason why y'all start following me. Twerk.
I can't do none of that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Mine just be stuck.
Oh, let me shake the Jade shit too.
Petty, you enjoy it?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm minding my business.
You mind the business
I
that
keep
pays
asking
you?
questions.
Don't pay her.
Okay, so we already asked her about like anal. So we know that you're not necessarily into, anal sex. What about anal with penetrating with toys?
No.
Like butt plugs.
Butt plugs?
I do vibrators.
But what about a butt plug? Butt plugs are cool.
I caught one in my sister's drawer. I'm not interested.
Oh,
No, see, I haven't tried mine either. Jade gave me some, but I have not used it.
you need to try it. I told you try it
So it's
and put it
like
in while you're having sex.
somebody want to get involved.
I'm
in
glad
that
you like
situation.
vibrators.
You might give a back feed because we're recording.
Everybody say some bad shit.
No, like sometimes when she puts it on. The last time when
They
we
just
tried.
want to see me dance. They don't like to say nothing.
Okay.
Right? Because y'all get exit out. What you want? I am $2.
So do you have any fetish or fetishes? And it doesn't necessarily have to include like body parts or anything like that. It could be, but it's not limited to body parts.
Hey, don't talk. Just listen.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely dumb.
Yeah.
She is definitely dumb. As soon as he got
So as you start talking, because we're on the talk show, so don't talk, just listen.
Yeah, toes and dicks and ass and all that stuff. So I got going on.
Okay, so do you have a fetish or
He
fetishes?
didn't understand what the fuck I was saying. So we're going to just leave him out.
And you're not limited to
Do you have any fetishes?
Who, me?
like
That
body
fetish?
parts.
My fetish is the vibrators for real. Like I'm addicted.
Me too.
Like fucking crack cocaine. Like
I think Kima, did you bring her one, right?
you brought me one.
Yeah, we sell them, so we brought you one as a gift.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy because
She's about to cry for real.
But you know, you addicted to vibrators. This might not. Let me see the power.
That look like it's gonna be serious.
She sounded as excited as I
Yes, honey. Yes, I'm talking about bow. Yeah, you did. Thank you so much. I like that.
You welcome,
This
baby.
is my favorite toy, though. I ain't gonna even lie, dog. Like if a nigga is like inside of me,
Preach.
he inside of me.
Preach.
I play with my pussy while he inside of me.
Oh, and I like
And
that
stroke
hairline.
it
That's
slow.
like a nice little
I try to keep
lemon.
it free.
Uh-huh.
I try to keep it right.
Ooh, you want to switch seats?
But no, I like when they stay inside of me and you stroke me slow.
That's me.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
Like,
yes.
and I know
That's
all
all
on the
those.
dick. I'm talking about cream.
That's me. Creamy. Oh,
Cream on the dick. No, I cannot add y'all no more. Y'all talk too much.
that is me. A vibrator and some good penis. And
Oh my
So
god. I'm
are
talking about Emmy, so you can't beat me fast because I ain't gonna be able to feel the vibrate. If you Emmy slow, I'm gonna nut all on it.
So, are you vocal during sex? Like, do you find that you're into? Do you like to talk, or do you like your partner to talk to you? What's your preference?
As long as his breath don't stink. That's one.
So
And
no
two,
more than sex
don't
with
be
you.
trying to pimp me during sex. Like, baby, you love this dick. I love you forever, baby. You gonna go out there and get that money?
No,
Nah,
we don't want
bro.
that.
Bro,
We don't want
get the
that.
fuck out of my face. Like, long as the sex, when we having vocal sex, it's like really meaningful and not meaningless. Like, he can't sit there and be trying. Like, I've had niggas in the past, you know, I'm a stripper, so they gonna try. I've had niggas in the past try to talk that game and shit, but like, you gonna go out there and get that money, gonna bring that money home to daddy. I'm like, yo, kid, I'm bringing that money home to my son.
Right.
Like, that's what niggas done. That shit turned me off so fast.
But you know, during sex, you'll tell them anything. Somebody.
No, it turned me off. Like, you ain't never heard a nigga be like, man, you gonna make $1,000 a day while you fucking, like, nigga, what?
What do I have to do with you?
Right.
Yeah. That's
Right,
Why
what
you
you doing?
gonna go out there and make it so?
Yeah, I'm dead
You don't wanna go out
ass
there
like,
and-
it felt like you on, like, this whole situation, man, you've been having, you're on the verge of trying to pimp me.
Right.
Like, I'm straight.
Oh, they are.
Understand. So, what about you? Do you like talking to your partner during sex?
Do I say some shit about
Mhm.
sex? I moan. That's about it.
Good enough. Fair enough.
You got like a sexy moan, or you got like?
I got a raspy voice, so you know it ain't pretty, it ain't cute, so you know sometimes.
Yeah, that's Kima.
Gotta like me. I don't know. You know what? I tried that sexy. I cannot
Give
be
us
sexy.
a sample again.
For me?
Yes, a sample of your
Animal sounds. I just be like.
Can I get hyena?
That's what it. Yeah, it's like a mixture of that and zebras and all types of stuff. It's like a mixture.
Back to Africa.
Yeah, but you fine as fuck, so yeah.
Thank you. You are too.
Shit.
You are
Thank
too.
you, baby. Mutual respect. That's what's up.
You know I always had a thing for you.
Oh, no, I did not.
Girl. Every time you would get up there, girl, I used to go and sit there and watch you, girl, trying to learn.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I could never learn.
You know, I know you from long.
For years, like y'all, my Miami family, and I'm trying to see what's up. No, not no gay shit. Not saying nothing's wrong with gay. I'm sorry, but I'm saying like.
Yeah, you've always been. I know her from when she first started coming down from right?
No, Atlanta.
Yeah, you were pretty young, like
and fine.
I'm fine, and she could always dance. She was like always been a great dancer, like entertaining. Not just, you get on the stage
and hold on to the pole and twirl around.
Yeah. She was always like
I'm a little freaky bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
You do your thing.
Y'all be a little freaky.
What about spankings? We know that you were
hard. Spank me the teeth. Go ahead, baby.
Wait a minute. I don't know if you want to come over here and do the honors.
No,
hard.
I don't think I got
hard. Hard. Fuck, like, beat the whole ass right now.
I don't.
Come on now.
You like that? That hurt me.
Hard.
Better help me.
Harder. Fuck. Hard. Not hard.
Ooh.
Jay.
She said. Oh, she done
Hard.
I'll break my wrist.
Right. Look at my hand.
Come on, intern.
Ooh, so you like spanking?
Come get this ass hard.
Hey, man.
Spanking with toys?
Come on now, internship.
You like paddles and stuff? Bats?
Whatever.
Ooh. That is freak level.
Yeah.
I think we need to increase your freak level from 4. We're going to go to 5.
Right. I mean, but shit, when you got whoopings from your mama, that ain't freaky, I hope.
Yeah, but I didn't like getting whoopings.
I like
it. Built you for tough.
Yeah, I'm tough.
Oh, yeah.
Come spank this ass. Come spank this ass.
Where we at, intern?
Oh, gee, we.
Spank.
Listen, Petty, I think you might want to come.
Anybody interested in coming to the studio?
I didn't say I don't want to, but I know me, so I better stay my ass seated.
You think you're going to be too rough?
No, I ain't gonna be
I
rough.
enjoy it too much.
It's hard for me. It's hard. Once I get rolling, it's hard for me to stop.
You said make it clap.
Ooh. I can't do the beat.
Okay.
Always. So, what about asphyxiation? Are you into asphyxiation? Like,
what's that, baby?
Like choking.
Yes.
Ooh, choke you hard too?
Hard.
Tell you about the damn that. Ooh.
What is that? He even come right.
You know what? I don't
try not to hurt nobody.
Right.
So
that turns you on, like when they choke you.
Very much.
Yeah, that turns me on too.
Choke me, Jada.
But really, when you're choking, you have to actually hold on to him.
Not no real choke, like kill a bitch choke.
Clean your hands, Ricky.
Choke me, Jay. Choke me, my nigga.
That's what it is. Oh yeah. Ooh. She in another space right now. She's in another space. She just went to another space.
To answer your question, I like to be choked.
Fair enough. And she said she likes whips and Flogs and.
I'm not high as hell, bitch.
Do you get off on probably watching other people have sex?
I do.
So would you go to the swingers club?
I have.
Do you like going?
I only went once.
Oh, only once?
Yeah.
Which one did you go to?
I went to Trapeze with my ex-personal trainer.
Which one? The one in Atlanta?
Yeah, actually out here. The one in Atlanta is ghetto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It must have changed. Okay.
But I would say I have like a freaky type of mind. I'm a Pisces, so we're very imaginative, very dreamers. Nightmares too as well. So in order for me to get off, especially when I'm with my vibrator, I'm not about to just get off my vibrator. I actually like to lay back and start thinking. I put myself in a dream, and I start thinking about a man I want to be with or try to be with, fucking the shit out of me without, you know what. But of course we're going to be in a relationship, so eventually the condom going to go off anyway. So that's what I imagine. Sometimes I imagine him fucking my friend. In fact, my little fine ass friend in the back right here, I've imagined my boyfriend fucking her before. Y'all can't see her now.
And you said your freak level was a 4? No, I think we
I
to a
think
6.
Okay, well, raise my shit up. You bitches. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Them spankings you like and that choking put you in a different space.
Yeah, I like to see my nigga fuck another girl.
Yeah,
it
me
turns
too.
me the fuck on.
Me too. Ooh, especially if she nice and
fine. Sometimes she can be ugly and fat.
That happened to me before.
Hold on, y'all see my friend right there. Hold on, that wasn't the point. Right.
Any questions for anybody?
You the best in the game. Thank you, baby. You've been following me for a minute. I love you.
Look at you.
That nigga said a 4 out of 5. Fuck
4 out of 5.
That bitch,
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's a freak number.
Somebody said she a 10. Thank you, Carissa. I love you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who trying to join? No, that's up to them. This is their talk show. I want you guys to follow them. In fact, I'm going to actually put their stuff up. Their names.
So, do you like have any like fantasies that you haven't had fulfilled yet that you might be interested in doing? Any fantasies that you haven't fulfilled yet?
I've always, since I was 7 years old, wanted to fuck in the rain. 17, sorry.
Like out?
17. No. 17.
Okay.
Didn't mean to say 7. That's too young.
Yeah.
Pouring rain on the rooftop. Fuck in the rain. I'm talking about pussy wet.
Sex in the rain sounds nice. You know, that was in my fantasy, but I think that I might change it. I put them on.
You just put the show?
Yeah.
I was just going to give y'all individual shit. I'm like, yeah, okay, gotcha. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So that seems like a fair enough fantasy.
We all know my
I just
fantasy.
tagged KinkTalkMiami show. I need you guys to follow them. I'm not the only person that's been on here. There's been plenty others. It's Strong Arm Radio. We all know who owns this. I mean, support. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be times where you guys have upcoming businesses and y'all going to want to support as well. So please support my beautiful ladies I've been knowing for years. I'm talking about years. I just met him, but he's cool as shit. Go ahead and follow, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep this shit going. So when it's time to ask me, when y'all be asking me to shout out y'all business pages, yeah, this will be the time to be following my folks so I can shout out your business pages. Thanks.
Thank you for that. We appreciate it.
I might have to choke you later on.
Oh, shit. Trying to join from Australia.
You think she's short enough? But you know, he like short with it.
I can make some exceptions. I can make some exceptions.
Yeah, no, whatever you want.
I can definitely make some exceptions.
Somebody else told me
So
how that shit went.
any like future plans, anything that you have in motion going on?
Okay, so right now, I do freak shows. That's what I do. I get booked out of town. I've been booked out the country to do freak shows. My freak shows consist of me doing this and as follow. When I start out with the show, I come out with poise. I should let y'all know I'm about to shut shit down. I pull beads out my vagina that's up to 72 feet long. I mean, they stretch outside the club. I dance on fire. I blow fire on my pussy. I project glow sticks on my pussy. I spit strawberries on my pussy. I'm talking about 3-4 at a time. And if the bitch bad enough or the guy, they'll go down there. They'll bite the strawberry using their mouth to come up top, put it in my mouth, and we'll start tongue kissing. After that, what follows, I do whipped cream on a volunteer, very special volunteer at a bachelor party or whatever. Even at the club events, put the whipped cream on his nipples. I prefer a man than a woman because I'm telling you, it looks way better. Put the whipped cream on his nipples and on his stomach. Eat the whipped cream off his chest. Then I rip his pants off. Take the boxes off. Pile the whipped cream on his penis. Nah.
I think Petty's having a seizure.
As good as it looks, I do not suck the penis. I eat the whipped cream as well as me and the girls that I book. All bad as I'm talking about top 10. We eat the whipped cream off the man's penis. We don't suck the dick. And then if he's a bad boy, I might flip his ass over and put the whipped cream on his ass and eat that shit off his ass. Maybe shove the can bottle in his ass. Spank him a little bit. Have my girls turn him over. Get on 4 like he's a dog that he is, because a lot of these men are dogs. Have one of my girls get on top of him and stuff, and I bust his legs wide the fuck open. Put a whole bottle of water in my vagina, and I squirt that shit all in his face, clean him off. So I get him dirty, then I get him wet, or get him clean rather. This is what my show consists of. A lot of these girls don't do these at bachelor parties or parties, so I feel like I'm very creative, which is the sixth sense that we possess. We're meant to have 5 senses, but your 6th sense is your creative. So I used that. I created a show, designed the show based on watching other beautiful women. Shout out to Lady Tutu. That's one of the girls I've learned to do that from, and some other girls I've learned to do this stuff from. Anyway, so I've been in this show, whatever, that sets me apart from the rest of the girls. That's why I say I'm bad, and every time I talk to somebody, I let them know what I do with my show. I don't know, I'm raw as fuck, and that's the truth. So at that, I designed a website, because the name of my business is Bad Bish Affairs. Designed a website. It's www.badbishaffairs.com. That's BADBISH affairs.com, where you can book me and book the girls. It's actually under construction right now. It'll probably be completed before September or whatever. So yeah, you can book me for parties, bachelor parties, club events. It doesn't matter where, as long as the fee is right and I'm very reasonable. You can book me for parties, and you can also book me for music videos. I've done Cardi B and City Girls tour videos, as well as T-Pain, Sleeping Beauty, Yo Gotti's I Gotta Check. And I've also done, what's that other video I did? Oh, Bean and she's with Rockefeller. It's Throw It Back. You know what I'm saying? My manager was Nico Zoe, and she's not managing me no more, but she is still a good manager. It's Nico Zoe, breaking all the rules. Anyways, long story short, my goal is to do this. Since I'm businesswoman, I like to sing. That's my first goal. I want to sing. That's why I'm trying to put the money towards. If that doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying, I still want to be a businesswoman or whatever. And this has been a passion because I've been doing this for almost 13 years. So I have a goal to design a booking agency, whatever consists of this. And I want people to follow me on this path or whatever. I want to have strippers that, you know, have too much time in the club. I want to go out there and scout for them so that they can make it outside of this. You guys are 2 entrepreneurs that used to dance. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is to try to be a businesswoman and try to keep on dancing so that you can keep up a lifestyle you guys have. So I want to actually be the scout for that. So that is my goal.
Okay. Yeah. At least you have a plan, and you seem to be very specific in it. So you know, kudos to you. That's definitely, you know.
What is the weirdest thing you've been booked for?
As I said before, I've done dominatrix. I don't want to go into too many details about it, but the situation was when I was in training. I used to work for the library out here. This man because we have to give them consultations, this man had to explain to us that his girlfriend just left him for another man, so he felt like he's been a bad boy since he couldn't keep his girl or whatever, and now he needs to be clean and washed. I'm talking about inside and out. So our purpose was to clean him. In that situation, when we were dominating him or whatever, we had him on his knees begging for him to clean him in and out. I believe that night, like I said, the weirdest shit was a lot of men, unfortunately, like anal sex. I'm talking about real.
Why you so unfortunate?
Right, I'm like, that's fortunate.
Because black men, do we like to discuss that?
Oh no. Okay.
What you mean?
Anal sex. You have the anal.
No. I'm not interested.
That's why I said unfortunate.
Yeah, black men
don't like that shit. But I might like to play in a man's ass sometimes. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. Anyway, long story short, we decided to give him a what you call it, a suppository in his ass. What's it called?
Like an enema?
Like an enema?
Enema. We gave him an enema. We made him hold it. His shit. Couldn't even shit until we said so. He needed to shit bad. In the process of doing that, we strapped him down onto the bed and ropes and nipple pinchers, whatever. We just did, we did tease and deny. Tease and denies would tease him, but deny you when you want to make it to take a step forward. Pinch his nipples and stuff like that. We also put him in an electrocution chair. I'm talking about we really went put on top of the wall, strapped him to the wall. Used the flogger. We didn't spank him. We used a flogger. So basically, the flogger would go like this, like real softly, and then pow, would hit your ass with it. But you had to hold your shit. I'm talking about his shit was leaking out his ass. Yeah. Like he could, but we wouldn't allow him. Yeah, he was clenching, but we wouldn't allow him to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, after that, we, like I said, like you said, wear the shit or whatever. We eventually allowed him to take. You're dirty. You want to make sure you're real dirty before we got you clean. We put his ass on the damn toilet and made him shit in front of us, and then we the same enema we used with water to cleanse it out, the rest of him, before we penetrate him with his choice of dildo. So that's what it was clean,
nice. Inside and out.
Inside and out, baby.
And that was per his request. That was per his request. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
And he was a black guy?
No,
not a black. Okay.
No, ma'am. No. Not saying that black men don't do it. And because I've been across some black men, I'm not going to say any names. Actually, some of y'all might know these black men, but...
Why I never run across those? Like, I want some of those black guys that are into stuff like that.
Girl, they out here. I would love to say the names, but y'all know them. So I don't even say I don't do that. Yeah. But this white man, in fact, when I seen him at Secrets, I don't know if the Secret's still open.
No, it's called The Body.
At the time, it was Secrets. So you know, this was years ago in Miami. When I see him in Secrets, he was with a black woman. When he saw me, he acted like he saw a ghost, cause he was like, this bitch know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had the dildo that he chose was pointy, it was short, and it was like swirly. And I had a harness on, put it in the harness. Make him bend over. No, he didn't want to bend over. He laid on his back like a bitch. Bust them legs open, I got on top and I fucked him.
And there you have it. In a nutshell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Hey, he asked for it.
Why y'all asking me to come to y'all hotel room after I said I fucked a man with a dildo? That's nasty.
They probably want it.
Yeah, he nutted. Of course he nutted. Do I don't look like I can't make a nigga bust? Come on now.
Yeah, that's too much for my life.
Not too much for me.
Yeah. Well, as much as we would like to continue, it's been over an hour already. I know it's just.
I apologize for my tardiness.
No,
I usually don't do this. I end up going to the one. Got drunk as hell, so I'm slobbing, drunk. And my good friend back there, Becky come on. And I end up making, because I'm a woman of my word, I might not be late, but I'm always there when you call.
And we definitely appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate it. And we have a gift for you.
Yeah. Another.
And it tastes really good.
Shit. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate
I'm going to suck
you.
the fuck out of this. Who want to see that on my live? My top is a dress, baby. Thank you. Who want to see me? I'm talking about. They posted a video of my last radio show with E.T. Cali. Shout out to him. He's with the Dirty Voice on 96.7 in Atlanta. I was doing to Yellow Beezy song. I can't remember the particular song it was. I think I had about 80,000 views. Me sucking down a Snicker, no hands, throat action up. So who would like to see me suck on this? I'm gonna send that send that to them as well. Whatever, something for them to post. Thank you while I suck on this and play with this.
Thank you for coming in, and thank you to all our audience for coming in. And again, check it out on Instagram.
I just need I'm in the person.
And best of luck with all your future endeavors. You know, I'm glad that you really have it down to a specific that what you're trying to do.
Okay, no, I thank you and I appreciate it. And I shout out to your business. With the hair, you sell hair.
Yeah, I still do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her information up on my story, ladies. I see a lot of ladies tuning in, so I'm gonna put her stuff on my story. And Tika, what about you?
I'm just doing Kink Talk.
You just doing Kink Talk. She just kinky, and you're so petty.
I'm here. Strong on radio.
Just strong on radio. Nothing in particular. Any other business ventures? I'm just like that.
Not right now. Just hey, y'all can catch me in my pettiness.
Okay, well I'm just gonna put his name up. Y'all
He's going for a really short girl. He wants somebody like
I
that.
am trying.
A pretty midget.
You want a midget?
A pretty
Yeah,
midget.
I got
a couple
out with that.
A pretty
I got
midget.
a couple of them. And in the meantime, y'all can just keep following me.
Okay.
I'm gonna post them. Y'all can follow. You're so petty. You're so petty.
Y'all know I'm petty.
Y'all know I'm petty. Say your name. You know I'm not pronouncing that
Tika
shit.
de Limon 2.
And
Jade Butter 1.
and my bestie right here, my bitch.
Thank you for getting her here safely.
Follow her too, baby.
Did you enjoy the show?
I am just right, and the intern is.
Blueprints.
Y'all follow our
The
side
one
with
with the
these. If they get 50 follows a piece, I promise you, I will be sucking on this tonight in an hour. I'm gonna post them and play with my stuff. As long as y'all don't flag me.
Oh yeah, I am.
And on that note, we're cutting off for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, baby.
Alright. Cool. Sorry about that late shit.
No,
That's okay. Did you enjoy the show? You did?
Okay.
Oh, keep
Yeah,
making
thank you.
it.